Hello guys. I have come back after a long gap, I will say, and I was a bit busy with all my work, etc. So today I wanted to discuss something about life. That is, if you're confused and if you're feeling that nothing is going in the right line and you're facing a lot of obstacles in your life, then let me tell you, one Spotify podcast is there which can help you with all your problems. The podcast is Prasad's Gita Zone, Prasad Samantare. This podcast I read while I was going to Imphal for going to a medical college. When I heard to it, it must be 15 minutes or 20 minutes, I could easily fall asleep. Before that, I was taking a lot of, I will say, antidepressants, or maybe I was taking medicines to sleep because it was going through a bit of juggling life, etc. Everyone goes through it. But how much people can get well through the that waves, obstacles. So Prasad's Gita Zone, if I go to the about of what it is there in this, Bhagavad Gita, all chapters with narration by Shailendra Bhartri through this channel, Prasad's Gita Zone. Spread, they include all the devotion of this great Hindi religious scriptures with positivity and one alap song as well. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Adhyay 1 states that Arjun Vishad Yoga and the yoga of Arjun's dejection. How Arjun is confused that how can he fight this war against his own relatives, and he doesn't want to fight it. Instead of having the war spirit, he's having a secluded spirit that he doesn't want to go, and he doesn't want to go against his own gurus and own guide, etc. So the second adhyay is narrated, which states Samakhya Yoga, the yoga of analysis, now comes analyzing everything, that why it was started by Dhritarashtra and why he wanted to go. He also went against his own brothers, Pandu. So if he is going against Pandu and his sons, and he has 100 sons, then is that right? So analysis was done by Sri Krishna, Lord Sri Krishna. And Lord Sri Krishna guides Arjun to go in the right path, that devoid of everything, relation, everything. If something is wrong, it is wrong. If it is right, it is right. You have to follow the path, and you have to fulfill all your work. You have to fulfill all the karma, irrespective of what you get. And because that is why this war was started. Adhyay 3, it states Karma Yoga, yoga of action. That is, you have to work, as I said, irrelevant of the fruits. Karmanya vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachan ma karma phal hetu bhurma te sargotsva karmani. And Adhyay 4 says that Vijnana Yoga, the yoga of knowledge. Now, without knowledge about war and analyzing what they have also planned, because never to consider your the opponent to be weaker, because every time if you consider that, you are having abhiman in yourself. Don't ever have abhiman, and try to think that your shatru is also equally capable as you, and they are knowledgeable. You have to fight with them the way they are doing it, and with peace, with clarity, with lot of dhairya, patience in yourself. So Adhyay 5 says Sannyas Yoga, yoga of renunciation. Now at one point, Arjun also started feeling that I shall leave all this and go to yoga, that is sannyas, and then I will not regard anyone in my life. But karma, like Shri Krishna said, that in order to leave everything and become a sannyasi, you also have to fulfill all your work, or dharma, karma, everything. Then only this can be fulfilled. Then Dhyan Yoga, yoga of meditation. It's always told to us since the childhood that meditation makes you tikna, it makes you nipun, it makes you strong, it makes you concentrated, determined. So meditation is very much required. I also try doing it, but it's very tough, because when you do it for a brief period of 21 days, you get adapted to it. But if you don't do it, it's very tough. But it is very useful as well. It makes you concentrated, it makes you focus, it makes you less lethargic, and also less hyperactive. Yoga of wisdom. Wisdom is very important. You need to have knowledge, you need to have wisdom. Without it, to fight is very underrated. Then there are various other adhyayas also. Akshar Brahma, the yoga of liberating spirit, the yoga of royal and hidden knowledge, Vibhuti Yoga, the yoga of excellence, cosmic form, the yoga of devotion, separation of matter and spirits, and also if we go the moksha sannyas yoga, liberation and renunciation. So how will you have moksha in your life when you are not attached to any materialistic pleasures? The thing which was said in a poem written by Govinda's disciple, like in this poem also it was said by Rabindranath Tagore that if you seclude yourself from all the liberties, freedom of life, then you will be able to gain everything very peacefully. Otherwise, if you have attachments to materialistic pleasures, then then you can't do your duty properly. You can't have your relationships in a proper way. So I would like to describe everything in details as I go ahead, like with the next episodes on YouTube. So thank you for pertaining me today and hearing me. And I gave just a brief overview of this Srimad Prasad's Gita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Prasad's Gita Zone. I felt it very good. So let me tell you, you should listen to it, and that will make you very good. Make you feel very good. Thank you so much and take care everyone. Till then, signing out. Dr. Jayanti Ghosh.